I had no idea his name was Triforce Mike. But it's totally awesome. And I loved him as a nephew. I spent all day Monday in tears over losing him. And it does my heart good, though, to see all of these great friends, to know that his heart is beating right now in someone else. And I love him. And I would like to introduce my sister, Amy.
Triforce Mom!
Thank you. I just want to say to everybody, thank you so much. You know, I knew that Michael was popular and that he had a lot of stuff going on the internet and, you know, the Nerdy Show, and I used to go on Facebook and I would watch the weekly show just to see him, just to laugh and just, you know, to see how he looked. And it's amazing, you know, how many lives he touched. The people that have come up to me and have just told me little stories about how they came into the comic store, the comic shop, and, you know, he just was such a good friend to them immediately and made them feel at home. And it's, you know, I guess it's just a tribute to Michael that he was really non-judgmental, and he just loved everybody, and he made everybody feel good about themselves, and, you know, validated them immediately. You know, wherever you came from, whatever your struggles were, I mean, he was all right with that, and he understood. And, you know, we're really, really going to miss him. And in the hospital, you know, I just said to Cappy, hey, why don't you just, you know, put on Facebook if people want to come in and, you know, say goodbye to him and stuff. And I thought, like, you know, 25 kids would show up or something. And, you know, they just start coming in. Kimmy and I were bringing them in, and, you know, saying hi to him, say goodbye to Michael and all that. And, like, I went out in the hall, and I was like, holy shit! I cannot believe how many people are here. And they were filling up waiting rooms, and they were, like, all in this lobby, and then, like, security was getting all mad and stuff. So we had to put them in, they opened up a conference room for us to sit and stuff, and it was just amazing, and it just, you know, really made me feel good that people made the effort to come and see him, you know. And I know he looked bad, but in a way he didn't. In a way he looked good. I mean, he was laying there in that little nightie from the hospital, and they had taken, like, a little towel and they, like, put it over his package, you know. And it was like bulging his blanket. And I was like, Michael. But I was like, I know that he loves that. He's like, yeah. That's all me there. You know, I guess if you wondered where, you know, Michael just was kind of born with a ton of confidence. You know, he thought he was gorgeous, and he loved to take off his clothes and run around and stuff, and you think, oh, that, you know, I would be shocked by the kind of things that Michael did, but I'm not shocked. You know? I raised him, I grew up with him, you know, I knew what he was like, and I loved him for it. Everything that he did, every funny, silly, crazy thing, you know, I understood him. And I think we had, you know, a fairly good relationship. And this picture, this actually was taken on the beach in front of the condo where I live. Eleanor stopped by, and that's her kite. And they were out there playing around with it. And, you know, of course, Michael, I don't know where he got that purple Speedo. But he, yeah, you know, he thought he looked great in it, so he was standing there like that. But anyways, I'm done talking, and I just want to say thank you so much. I just really, you know, am finding comfort in the love that all you guys are showing him. And I love my new nickname, Triforce Mom. And that's it. Just, thank you very much. And Michael, I just want to say that I love you so much, and it really sucks that you had to get hit by a car, and the bicycle he had is the one I gave him. It was my hand-me-down. That I'm a big cyclist, and my husband Leon and I, we, ride all the time down in Pompano, up and down A1A, and we're just really into it big time. And I gave Michael my bike, my old bike, and I said, listen, gas is really expensive, and just stop driving that van around all the time, and here's my bike, just ride this, I think you'll love it a lot. And he took to it like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it just was a perfect fit for him. And he found a lot of friends, and he rode that thing constantly. And I guess, I hate it, it's so cliche that they say he died doing something he loved, but that's so true. And it was quick, and it was painless, and the police officer said that he was knocked unconscious immediately, and he never came to, so he never felt a thing. And when they approached me and said his injuries are just head trauma, the rest of him is not mangled up. He is really a good candidate to be an organ donor. And if you have the courage to let him die and go into brain death, which is a long process. It took till midnight on Monday. He finally did it, and he accomplished that. And then they were able to, go in and take so many of his organs. And I kind of got an education in it. I didn't realize that a different surgeon had to fly in for every organ. So the heart surgeon comes in, it takes the heart, they put it in a lunchbox with ice or something, they get on a plane, they fly away, and they put it in the recipient. So every major organ had a different surgeon. So it was like a really, big ordeal. And they said they were really pleased about, everything Michael had was in really good shape. And I know people have joked about his liver. I don't know, he was only 28, and obviously it still worked because they took it. And, but okay, I'm really, now this time I'm really done, and I love you, and I miss you, Michael, I miss you.
Triforce Mom! 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 Triforce Mom!
Just one last thing, Michael. Michael loved himself. He just walked around, like strutting around, sticking his chest out all the time. And, I think when all of my kids, Kimberly and Rachel, I just raised them to be confident and to just walk around and say, I'm cool, I'm it. You can't tell me any different. And so that was Michael, and I just want to say, yes, Triforce Mom!